Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Faizatu Akbar binti Muhammad Nur, metric number 211331850. I would like to explain about integrating ethics and law in engineering technology and construction, a Malaysian perspective. The interactions of ethics and lawfulness is engineering technology and construction is an important factor that determines the landscape of innovations, developments, and social impact. In my part, I will explain more detail about the integration of professional commitment and legal procedure. The alignment of professional dedications and legal procedure is critical to project success, public safety, and the encouragement of sustainable practice. There are a few important of integration of professional commitment and legal procedure. The first one is ethical standard. Ethical standard is a professional commitment established a foundation of integrity within the engineering and construction sector. The second is regulatory compliance. Compliance with the legal regulations such as building codes, safety standard is essential for ensuring the safety of a construction project and the quality of engineering outputs. And the last one is risk mitigation. Integration help mitigates legal risks associated with project delay, dispute, or standard work. These are the example of integration of professional commitment and legal procedure. There are three challenges of integrations of professional commitment and legal procedure. The first one is time constraints. The second is changing regulatory in landscape. And the last one is legal redundancy. In terms of practical strategy, this is approach not only address challenges associated with time constraints and evolving legal landscape, but also contributes to proactive risk management and the overall success of project in this dynamic industry. These are three examples of practical strategies. The first one is understanding the step-by-step legal review. Next is continuing professional development. And the last one is legal literacy for engineers. That's all from my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Rolani and I'd like to delve deeply into the examinations of the legal framework in Malaysia concerning engineering technologies and constructions. These multifaceted explorations involves ensuring not only legal compliance but also integrating ethical principles into the fabric of these industries. At the core of Malaysia's legal framework are various elements including the federal constitutions, statutes, Islamic law, common law, customary law, international treaties, and subsidiary legislations. This intricate combination forms the basis for governing activities in engineering technologies and constructions. Let's take a closer look at the key players in Malaysia's legal landscape. The Public Works Department (PWD) plays a pivotal role as a government department responsible for planning, designing, constructing, and maintaining public infrastructures and facilities. The Institutions of Engineers Malaysia (IEM) is instrumental in establishing and maintaining standards within the engineering professions, providing a platform for the exchange of ideas and expertise. Pertubuhan Arkitek Malaysia (PAM) is dedicated to setting and maintaining professional standards for architecture, fostering networking and collaborations among architects, and contributing to the development and promotions of architectural education and research. The Construction Industry Development Board (CIDB) is actively involved in various initiatives, including skills training, certifications of construction personnel, promoting safety in construction practices, and fostering sustainable practices within the industries. The ASEAN International Arbitration Center (AISC) serves as a crucial entity for alternative dispute resolutions, particularly in arbitrations and mediations. It acts as a venue for resolving commercial disputes, both domestic and international. The Malaysian legal landscape significantly influences professionals in engineering technologies and constructions. It established the groundwork for property rights, land use restrictions, and ethical consideration that permeate project management. Professionals must navigate constitutional framework, contractual obligations, and ethical concerns throughout their project. Illustrative case studies shed light on the practical applications of legal aspects. Examples such as the Construction Industry Payment and Adjudications Act (SIPA), Environmental Impact Assessment (EIA), Patents Act for Intellectual Property Protections, Contract Act for Contractual Agreements, and the Occupational Safety and Health Act (OSHA) showcase how these legal elements come into play in real-world scenario. In conclusion, understanding and navigating the Malaysian legal framework is the integral for professionals in engineering technologies and construction. It not only ensures legal compliance but also shapes ethical practices and standards within this industry.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alfira Shahira binti Zaidi. My matrix number is 211331848. So I will be presenting about the liabilities in Malaysia related to engineering technology and construction. First of all, I will be giving the definition of the liabilities in the context of engineering. So, in the context of engineering, liabilities extend beyond financial obligations and encompass a broader spectrum of responsibilities and potential risks associated with projects. Engineering liabilities refer to the ethical, legal, safety, and environmental responsibilities that engineers and project stakeholders must uphold throughout the life cycle of a project. Second, we'll talk about the evaluate landmark cases in Malaysia related to the liabilities of engineering technology and construction. So, in the case of Dr. Abdul Hamid Rashid, the examination consultant, the plentiful lecturers at the leading public university in the country, they had sought the expertise of the first defendant, a civil and structural consulting engineers firm, to draw plans for a double-story house that they wished to put out on piece. It was about a bungalow house that was collapsed in not before 10 years of the project. Lastly, we will talk about the risk management strategies for a professional. A comprehensive risk assessment involving multidisciplinary team is required to identify and rank potential risks based on likelihood, impact, and urgency. Prioritizing these risks allows professionals to focus on those with the greatest possible impact, helping to allocate resources efficiently. Developing and maintaining a detailed risk register facilitates continuous documentation and updating throughout the project and its entire life cycle. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tirashini daughter of Kanagaran. The interaction of ethics and lawfulness is in engineering, technology, and construction is an important factor that determine the landscape of innovation, development, and sociality impact. These investigations focus on the complexities of ethical decision making in engineering techniques and legal framework that support these endeavors. It gives insights into the dynamic interplay between engineers' ethical obligation, the regulatory landscape, and the development need of a changing society. Overall, the investigation of integrating ethics and law in engineering, technology, and construction, a Malaysian perspective, emphasized the importance of harmonious coexisting of ethical consideration and legal framework within Malaysia's dynamic engineering and construction sector. This perspective, case studies, and regulator insight show the real world issues and possibility that come at the junction of ethical responsibility and legal requirement. Thank you.